The 30. At their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Here we go.
And they go play action now. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the 1st down.
The left side caught by Diggs. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings' 47-yard line.
Five. Hey, what's up? Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st down, New England. He finds Douglas complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
It's crazy.
Looking to throw, May. And he's got it. And the ball is knocked out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing is McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 15. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Douglas, the man in motion. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Now here we go, throw. Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5.
And some room to work. And all the way down to the 26. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. It's certainly a quarterback who has the arm. He also has the legs, Charles.
And haven't we seen over time these quarterbacks just get more and more athletic as they go along? We're not just talking about guys who can throw the football and stay in the pocket, but when they run, they hurt a defense.
And he hurt the defense right there. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, 25 yards. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
18 Cardinals. 10. 70 Lions. 19. Go.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Over the middle, complete to Addison. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd down and 4. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Panther 60. Take off.
On play action, now McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pushing his way through. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Taken down at the 42.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's May. A quick throw there is incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel.
They'll throw with May. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. To the right side, this is Henderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and a couple. Diggs in motion left. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing here is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, 32 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. 2 yards to go, second down. Now McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Shifts by him. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy.
This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
To the air with McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Now it's Mason. Ball is brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
14, Vikings 10. To kick off for New England.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Looking to throw.
McCarthy. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
T.J. Hockenson
From 21 yards away.
And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Vikings 17, Patriots 14.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
And they go play action with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He can only get a yard after all that, and it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 47 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Crazy.
To the air, May.
This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Now a 2nd and 2.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Going back to the same well, it's Hawkinson again.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Mason going to get it on first down.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Touchdown!
Jordan Mason
From 4 yards out.
And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Finding space at the 40, down the left sideline, inside the 20,
and all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Keyshawn Boutte.
77 yards.
And the Patriots have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
He's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Mason. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Straight ahead, here's Mason.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 25, here's second and 2.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, no, he lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. McCarthy operating from the gun.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Second and 10.
Now a second and 10.
Back to throw. McCarthy.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is the type of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Douglas, the man in motion.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Here's May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They set up the screen for Stevenson.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
He pitches it out to Stevenson.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Back to Stevenson on first down.
Oh, able to avoid him.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Again, it's Stevenson.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw, it's May. Gets this complete to Butte.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Keyshawn Butte
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Pats answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Vikings 31.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10. He's back to throw. Completes this to Jefferson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Here comes second down. Up the middle, Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
Here we go, set up. Hey, what's that?
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it